Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some great boy band conversation. As always, my name is Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
If you are wondering why we sound a little bit different and echoey today, we are not in the studio. Normally, my lovely radio station allows us to use the studio to broadcast, but due to the Hamilton Tiger Cats being in the Eastern Finals and the Hamilton Bulldogs having a game, all of the studios are being used. So we are in Dorkalicious's studio.
Woo!
Thank you, Lydia. She's allowing us to use her single microphone. So
I am so happy that you're all here and you get to see my setup. And I know this is temporary, but welcome, a warm welcome from the Dorkalicious family to the Boy Band Break family, which I am a part of both.
We're happy to be here.
So Lydia is Dorkalicious, and if you would like to subscribe to her on YouTube, she just... she's halfway to 1,000 subscribers, so let's get some more up there. So your YouTube is Dorkalicious, and how do you spell that?
Dorkalicious. Dorkalicious.
Woo! Alrighty.
Thanks,
It's all about video games, and anime and things like that.
Nerdy stuff like that. Yes.
Fun time.
So
Pick me up.
not really boy bandy.
No,
but
really no.
You might be interested in both. Lydia is.
Yes,
so
there
there
we
has to
go.
be more of you out there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's get into before we actually get into the full topic of today, just a quick review from us of the new Jonas Brothers Christmas song.
Yes.
I don't know if everyone has heard it, but it came out
A couple weeks ago?
I want to say last
I feel like
week
last
or
week, no?
maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not entirely
Possibly
100% sure.
And it is called...
It's called Every Day is Christmas or
I think
something
it's
like
called
that.
Like It's Christmas, isn't it?
Every day feels
So
like
it was
it's
released
Christmas?
1 week ago, and it's Like It's Christmas.
Like it's
Oh, okay,
Christmas.
Like
nice.
It's
Okay.
Christmas.
It's a great song. I really like it.
I was listening to it for the first time, and Lydia and Sophia were dancing along and having a grand old time.
It's contagious.
Two
man. It's a
thumbs
beautiful.
up, guys.
I love it.
It is pretty catchy and upbeat. I like that. I think one of my main complaints about Christmas music, it's usually too slow and like
Depressing.
Mhm.
Yes. So this
Yeah.
is
This is joyful.
this is a fun upbeat song. I don't know if they're going to add it to the rest of their tour or not, but maybe
They should.
We'll be interested to see because Jonas Brothers are coming to Toronto soon.
November 26th.
So
Woo!
we'll see if they add it to this second leg of their set or what is going on.
I think they should.
I think so.
It would be a smart business move, but
And I feel like it will probably get some good radio airplay because a lot of people are sick of all the old Christmas music. And the radio stations are playing Jonas Brothers right now, so why not play that? And
Why
my radio
not?
station just flipped to Christmas music today, so
Yeah, you
yay.
must love that.
So
Cynthia.
excited. So
It is
excited for
the
Christmas.
Santa Claus parade weekend, which is when
Everyone
a lot
starts-
of people start celebrating Christmas. Whatever.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yes.
To each their
Enjoy.
own.
Why not?
after Remembrance Day, things are off the table.
That's true.
What was I going to say? Oh, so obviously, we're still waiting for that Backstreet Boys Christmas album, but
We're gonna keep waiting for a
this
while.
Jonas Brothers Christmas song made me have a genius idea that I just want to put out there in the universe.
Manifesting.
And, maybe,
Yes.
manifest something happening. Obviously, it can't happen for this year, but I'm thinking 2020, some kind of Netflix or something boy band Christmas special.
Oh.
Because you got the NSYNC,
Yeah.
you got Backstreet Boys have a couple songs they could contribute.
Yeah.
98 Degrees.
Yeah.
Now you got Jonas Brothers, maybe Hanson if you want to, if we're including Jonas Brothers, and Hanson can probably maybe get on
They're a
board.
brother band, so yeah.
That could
boy
be
band
fun.
adjacent, yes.
It gives O-Town a year to come out with a Christmas song. New kids have those old ones from back in the day.
That's true. That's true.
Someone greenlight this.
Okay.
Lance Bass, you're in the process of making movies. Let's get you on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazon Prime will be like, we'll
Yeah.
take that.
Exactly.
Yes.
I feel maybe not primetime television and
No.
networks and all that, but Netflix and Amazon Prime, they're greenlighting a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Or we could enter the Fringe Festival.
No.
and make our own play.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Christmas play? in the summer?
Yeah, it'll be
Christmas in
stupid.
July, baby.
No. Okay, here's what
Or
we
if
need.
they say, if the boy bands say no, we still have those dolls we've done nothing with, and we can make our own little. We can make a YouTube channel for Boy Band Break. I feel like foreshadowing into the future.
Yeah.
And maybe we could put something on there. But I
Well,
would like
we'll
to see
see.
the real boy bands together.
I was like, you know what they should all do? So that was my great idea. So
We need some sort of story to drive that, though. Like, some sort of, like, Lou Pearlman
No, but, like,
kind
No,
of
a
did you
girl
villain.
guys-
from a small town. No, from the big city goes to a small town.
This
and
is
they-
not the
and
Hallmark
they
Channel.
produce
That's
boy bands.
true, though. But that's like the
Or-
classic Hallmark.
No,
right
what
there.
I was thinking was you get like one host, like someone.
Oh, you mean just like a special, not
like
an
just
actual-
like a special,
like a variety
not
show.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I thought you
I
meant
was
like a
thinking
movie.
because Chinzia sent
would've been
over
fun,
that
though.
there's this Canadian artist, or maybe he's not Canadian, some guy named David Archuleta who covered
Yes,
the
Merry
NSYNC.
Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
Is that
And
the one I sent to you?
I sent it to you.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
anyways,
Yes.
he
Chris and
covered
Lancer
it,
in it.
and Chris and Lancer in the music video.
I could have sworn he was on some sort of Idol or something.
Maybe he was on American Idol. I don't know.
Maybe.
He's from something.
Yes.
Anyways.
Glee, I don't know.
And
Possibly.
then
Yeah, maybe
there's
Glee.
like this, like, Chris and
Lance.
Lance from NSYNC are in the video.
That's
And
Chinzia's
Lance
favorite
rolled back
part.
his
Who would've
frosted
thought?
tips.
and
It
so
looks
he
lovely.
like literally like, but the good funny part about the video is that like some like millennial
man.
kid opens the door
wearing an
wearing
insane
it,
sweater.
and he's like, "Yes, who are you guys?" Like, oh, it's actually like pretty hilarious.
we're
So
like,
I
They were
was
trying to do the pose of the sweater. That was
I
great.
know you're having a
Cute.
party. Oh, sir, we'll keep it down. Trying to get invited to the party.
So
no, so
cute.
that also, I was like, that's a perfect like storyline where like the older person is like teaching the young millennial about boy bands of Christmas past or something.
Oh, that could work.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because like, oh, you guys with your whatever the hell, why don't we's and
Yeah, we don't need any.
yeah,
of those in there.
you know.
You have like,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Like, you
Yeah.
have like Brittany and Justin in their like denim matching outfit, and they could be like the ghosts of Christmas past.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like Joey Fatone could be like the
cheesy
main
host.
host.
Yeah.
And then in the end, they'd be like, "You were in a boy band, Uncle Joey," and then he'd be like, "Yes!"
And then they break out into like ba 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 ba.
And
Or,
then they
you know,
announced their tour is coming.
It's
there
a
you
Christmas
go.
thing, you know.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
If I go on that cruise, I'll let Chris know that this is.
Let Chris know what the deal
Manifest
is.
this.
Thank God. The
Thank.
poor guy needs something to do.
He needs some money.
Chris and Joey were both performing at Disney the last week
Oh, were they?
with the.
At the admission line?
No, it was the Food and Drink Festival at
okay.
Epcot, I want to say.
Yeah, Epcot.
And Ryan Cabrera was there with them.
I have no
and
idea who
other
that is.
stuff.
Sing
So
for
it's
your
a big deal.
meal.
Sing
Cool.
for your meal. That was
I don't
that's
know.
amazing.
Suckers.
Zinger.
Old Town and 98 Degrees have also done this in the past as well.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Anyways,
Do they get paid?
Yes, they get
Okay, I
paid.
was
They're
gonna say, like-
performing.
This is
Oh my god.
Joey
you guys
selling
suck.
the dogs? Like, okay, just you know, the hot doggeroonies?
The
oh,
hot doggeroonies.
No, it's not that kind of a festival.
Okay. Sorry, you said food and drink and I got confused. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Moving
What
along.
is this episode about? Joey?
So this is like actually a topic that I've been considering for quite some time, and I didn't really know how to like, make it work. And then I saw a couple weeks ago an article on BuzzFeed that it was the article is literally like 23 of the craziest and scariest things One Direction fans have ever done.
Okay.
Oh,
Which
interesting.
whatever. You can go check that out after you're done listening. But I'll go through it with you. And then I thought, this is how I'm going to execute this.
Okay.
Because I always wanted to kind of compare fandoms, but I didn't know how to do it without sounding like offensive. So I'm like, this way. So my theory is I'm going to go through this list, tell you what these crazy and scary things that these One Direction fans have done.
Yeah.
And then you guys tell me whether you think that's something like your 90s fangirl teen in Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all
Fandom,
that.
yeah,
So you're
fine.
gonna guess if this is something that
we would have
would've
done.
we would have done or other people would have
Okay.
done.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. let's
Maybe
do it.
not us personally, but just like the fandom.
When they were younger.
All right.
Teenage
Can I
age.
just guess what one of them is?
You already know what one of them is, yes. You've mentioned it many times about the hairy puke.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, nasty.
Well,
okay,
yeah.
but all right, let's continue then.
We'll just get started. That's not the first one though. Okay. The first one is that time a directioner desecrated a Bible and turned it into the Bible of Zane.
Yeah.
And basically, there's pictures here that, you know, whatever, you cannot see because this is a podcast, but this person wrote Bible of Zane on the cover and then literally just wrote Zane on every page of a Bible.
That's a lot of pages.
Yeah.
That's a dedication.
Yeah.
That's
Did
a
she
little...
like replace Jesus' name with Zane?
No, she literally just wrote Zane across the whole
in
page.
big
Oh,
letters.
Yeah,
like in
that's a little
Sharpie.
too
Yeah.
much, I think.
So do you feel like
Bible
that's
paper's very thin.
It's like
something?
tissue paper, man.
This is something that, like, you know, someone would have made the Holy Bible of Brian back in
No.
the day.
I don't
Brian
think
would have
that
been
would-
pissed.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe?
think so. No.
Brian would have like
That's
beat
not
up
bad.
somebody.
It's the Bible.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, man.
That's
Right.
bad.
I feel like it
Then
depends.
you're gonna go to hell for
If
that.
it was a different book,
I
If it was
feel
a different
it
book,
depends
yes.
instead of
how
Charlotte's Web, it'd be like Brian's Web. Would you be cool with that?
I feel like that would be
It's
okay.
just a
It's
dumb
the
idea
Bible.
altogether.
I don't know. I feel like the Bible is
Maybe
like
this girl
something
had a
you
lot of
shouldn't do.
Bible study that she had to do, and that was.
So Chinzia obviously thinks this would be okay.
I didn't say it would be okay. I just think it's just.
No, I'm not asking is it
tame.
okay. I'm asking is it something
About
people
you.
would have done.
I'm gonna say
not
no.
saying-
I'm gonna
Dumb.
say no.
It's
I'm
dumb.
not saying that like it's a good thing to do. I'm just saying
Would have actually Boy or InSyncer done it?
yes.
I'm gonna say no.
No,
Lydia.
I don't think so.
Okay,
no.
two.
No, I feel like fans are crazy, so yes, probably somebody would.
2-1.
I just feel like you guys are saying no because you're like it's the Bible and no one would.
No, but like our fandom is not dumb like that. Like
I
these are
feel
dumb
like-
people.
I feel like some people are.
I mean, I'm just thinking not
don't
that
know.
it's obviously not exactly the same, but like, do you guys remember in the Millennium like thank you notes? Nick wrote that like coded message
Yes.
where you had to like. It turned out that you had to like use the numbers and then correspond them to like a phone because back in the day, guys, there were letters on each number of the phone.
Yes.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Yes.
Doing that?
But then the
Yeah.
problem is there was like 3 to 4 letters corresponding to each number.
Yeah.
So then on top of figuring out that it matched the phone numbers,
Oh Lord.
you had to like then be like, okay, this letter could be A, B, or C if it's a 1, right? So there I was with a goddamn dictionary, like what could this word be?
Like, did you at least space it out so you knew where the words ended?
Yes.
Okay, but that's like intelligent, right?
Is it?
Yes, yes.
Because he's trying to engage with you.
Trying to
with
engage the
fandom,
brain.
right?
What did it say?
It said, live life to the fullest because the future is scarce.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's very intelligent.
Yes.
Yes.
Bible is Zane, not so intelligent.
Yeah, so I don't think that fans would do that. I know fans are crazy.
I just remember in elementary
I was a
school
fan.
when we were like going to Catholic school,
Younger.
you'd have chips and then you'd have people line up and then you'd be body of potato and then they would say chip and then you would give it to them.
That's funny.
That's fun.
Did no one else
Bible
do
is
that?
not-
Was this just me?
No,
Okay.
I got
That's
it.
hilarious.
That's
I did
very
not do
funny,
that.
So I'm
actually.
like, I don't know, maybe, but probably not.
Like, we would have gotten our ass whipped. Brian would not have appreciated
Okay, but
So
that.
then I feel like, yeah, when you're young,
You guys
like,
are
don't want
sticking
that.
to the fact that it's the Bible because the Bible, like, this person might not be Catholic, so the
That's
Bible means
true.
nothing to them. It's just another book.
Yeah, I know, but it's like...
But still,
But
the
like-
Bible is a big deal. Even if you're
All
not
right,
Catholic.
if you wrote on the Bible in the 90s,
I don't
comments
know.
below.
I feel like that's bad, regardless of your
Brian
religion.
is super religious, would not
Yeah.
fly with it.
So
Okay.
then you would be up. Like,
So if
Brian
it
would
was
be upset
any
he-
other book, do you feel like they would have done it? Like, if it was fucking Lord of the Rings,
yeah,
that's
I think so.
okay?
But even that's a stupid idea. Like, Lord of the Knicks? Like, what are we doing? No.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I don't know. Nothing
I don't
to
know.
say.
Is that another Fringe
Anyway.
Festival play, Lord of the Knicks?
Lord of the
Fans
Knicks.
of the Knicks.
You know, like all the blondes
Oh,
come.
Lord. Aaron is like the
The Hobbit? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
on.
Let's not speak ill of the soon to be dead. Anyway.
Okay, moving along.
My
Do
mind.
not wish ill will upon
No,
anyone.
I'm
Knock
not.
on
I'm just
noggin.
saying things are not going well for him. Anyways, number 2. That time, a directioner held a full-blown wedding in their living room. So again, you cannot see these photos, but there are cardboard cutouts of all of the members of One Direction, and she is marrying Harry's cardboard cutout, even though he kind of looks like a priest.
Yeah, I know. I don't really like that. But
Okay.
Yes,
And then she has the
fans would do this.
Will You Marry Me?
Oh, that's cute. Okay, 100% this would have happened because we were actually a part of this. Because we were at the trailer. Were you there with us? It was Rob, Gina, me, Susie.
I don't think I was. No, thank God.
Possibly. Gary St. Julian.
I was not there. No.
Okay, so our friend Susie wanted to marry Nick I don't even know how it even happened on this, and we have a VHS of this somewhere, where we actually had like a Nick Carter poster that was like about the size of a face. So our friend Gary put this poster in front of his face, and then we had a fake wedding, and I was the priest, and she married Nick Carter, and I believe I was the priest of Empire Horse or something was the name of the trailer, and I had this weird accent that... Just kind of we definitely had a fake wedding.
All right,
so
I agree. Yes,
I believe our
fans would do this. Yes.
Also, maybe you guys wouldn't know this because you weren't back in the days of LD. There was a girl who had a blow-up doll, and she put Nick's face on the blow-up doll.
What?
And they like got married and like she had like a doll baby, and they like took photos. She took photos with this blow-up doll.
Amazing.
How did she get one?
A blow-up doll?
What's LD, by the way? Sorry.
It was Live Daily. It was like a chat room.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Was it just for Backstreet Boys, or was it for...
Christina Aguilera was on there, too.
It was for, like... It was literally Reddit of the past.
Oh, wow.
But it was more just, like, for entertainment things, so there was, like, all subcategories, similar to Reddit. You know how Reddit has, like, subcategories of, like,
so we
everything.
Used to be on Hip Online.
Yes.
That had all the different things.
Yeah. So this was like Live Daily, and it was mostly just for like entertainment, like movies, TV shows, music, stuff like that.
Certain fandoms had more engagement,
right? And so that there were certain like boards and like whatever that had like huge things, and Backstreet Boys had like a huge.
And the other one was Christina Aguilera as well.
Was there an NSYNC board on there too?
I have no idea.
Not that I recall. But I'm sure
there probably was.
Still around?
No, that
this
one
is like
died.
the early days of the internet, my friends.
That died.
I think Live Daily like shut all those like forums and down because people were getting crazy.
Oh my gosh, the end of Live Daily was cray.
All right. So yes, so we agree that people have been fake marrying boy bands for years and decades.
Yeah, I
so
feel like
we agree that this is gonna happen.
Yeah, like we have more technology nowadays because now you can order like a cardboard cutout like from the computer. Like they were hard to find back in our day.
That is why we had to use a magazine centerfold and put the face on a real live friend.
Yes.
Oh God, I wish I could find that video. That was really ridiculous.
Oh Lord. Continue.
Anyways, okay, that time directioners started a GoFundMe to literally buy the group. So this person wrote, "Yo guys, if all 23 million of us pitch in $2, we can buy the boys from Modest Management's crusty ass." And then they literally started a GoFundMe for this. It looks like no one actually donated any money.
Oh,
but
I think yes.
Good idea, though.
The Backstreet Boy fandom would definitely do it to get away from Jive Records
and away from Lou, right?
And
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if that was an option,
I was
absolutely
gonna say,
yes,
because it didn't exist.
I can see that. The idea behind it, but we didn't have GoFundMe, we didn't have Kickstarter. There was also no way for all of us to communicate like via Twitter to know like that there were 23 million or however many of us out there.
There were some certain fan pages that were very well
fan mail.
But would you know exactly how many people?
And then you could even put in like Bop or BB or any of those ones.
Well, that is adults running that magazine.
Exactly.
Right? They're not going to be like, "Hey kids, donate $2." Like their parents are going to be like, "This is a scam. Don't do this."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like there would have been a way. Like eBay was around back then, and
you can auction off Nick Carter's like arm. Like that's weird. No. I like the idea of the GoFundMe. I mean, it is great to be financially independent, especially from record labels who are very corrupt.
Yes.
So, I mean, I like it.
So I feel like people would do it.
O-Town funded their newest album with GoFundMe, right? In their 90s.
That's true. But
That's true.
The only thing is, like, back then, we didn't...
It would have been harder to organize.
We were not organized back then. Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
We just cared for your
And we just didn't have
such
easy access to information like you have today.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to fight the man back then. There was no man to fight. Now there's a man to fight.
We fought it by buying the albums when they broke away from Lou.
Yes.
Right?
True.
That's how we had our independence.
All right.
That's how we helped out
All right.
the boys.
So yeah, I guess that's
in the band.
Something.
And we've GoFunded Nick. We did a movie. So, like, I feel like 90s-ish boy bands have used this platform. And, you know, just the technology wasn't around back then. But
yes. So we all agree yes. Correct?
because we could have funded Lance going to space back then if we could just kind of get...
Does he want to go space now? Because like I feel like you're harboring this more than he is. I think
he definitely still wants to go to space, but I think he's too old to go to space now.
Well, you know what? Now
he's 40.
With Elon Musk
I didn't know
doing
there
his
was an
thing,
age limit.
I feel like you have to be younger.
No, you don't. Like we're making travel space tourism soon. Elon Musk is working on it.
Yeah, work a little faster, buddy.
I know. We're getting to Mars next year, apparently. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Sure.
Oh, Falcon 9's looking good.
2020 is going to be crazy, guys.
I know. I cannot wait.
We're going to have a concert up in space soon.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Like Xenon.
Yes.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Okay.
Protozoa, baby.
All right.
I watched that movie last year with Chinzia.
It was a good movie.
It was very entertaining.
It's a Disney movie. But
Disney
okay.
Channel. Great.
Yes. All right.
Anyway, it's on Disney Plus. No.
Okay,
sorry.
It's with Kristen Storms.
Great.
Okay.
Anyways, number 4. That time a directioner wanted to show the boys tattoos of their names on his ribs.
His ribs?
Yes, it is a boy.
Is it
He has a sign and it says, "I have all your names tattooed on my ribs. Can I show you, please?"
So just lift up your shirt, dude.
I guess he's too far back. I don't really know.
Oh, so you're saying would fans have gotten tattoos with their things?
Yeah.
With
and
names?
would they have asked to show?
100%.
Oh, for sure.
They do that all the time now.
I'm like, yeah.
In fact, that's all they do is like, please sign my arm. I'm about to get it autographed. Like,
yes.
Literally, the boys are not allowed to sign things anymore during meet and greets. But if you're like, I'm about to get a tattoo, they'll be like, okay, sure, buddy.
Yes.
And then they just write it, and then people get it tattooed. Like, that's the new autograph now, is tattooing your name onto the bottom, like in their handwriting.
Yes. So we all
I
agree,
feel like
yes.
people would do it. I'm not saying we personally in this room would do it, but I feel like people would do it.
Yeah, and back in the night, like Marie, remember she had the Incubus tattoo and stuff like that. So people get band tattoos all the time.
Yeah, I just feel like that one's not actually that crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Why would a man put other men's names on
Maybe
his
he's a
ribs?
gay man.
He loves the band.
Are any of them gay though? Like
he loves the band.
I don't know.
He just wants to show them that he's tattooed their names.
Because he's a
super
dedicated fan.
I see.
He's not saying, please have sex with me and look at my names.
Although I guess that could be an easy option.
But that might not have fit on the sign.
Yeah. Oh God.
We always get off the rails.
Yeah, that's a thing now. Everyone's very obsessed with tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, they're more socially acceptable.
My coworker who has a ton of tattoos, and she'll just randomly go get tattoos for the hell of it. Like, there's this one tattoo shop, they just spin a wheel on like a Tuesday. They're like, here you go, you're gonna get this one. Okay, sure.
Oh,
and then whatever. And she finished watching Oz, and she got like an Oz tattoo. She's saying that not having tattoos is now like the thing. Because it used to rebel, you would get a tattoo, and now because everybody has tattoos, you're actually rebelling by not having a tattoo.
There you go.
Look at us. We're rebels. We're rebels, man.
Bunch of rebels.
Bunch of rebels.
Anyways.
Okay.
All right. The time a directioner said they would kill for tickets.
What?
So there was a picture of a girl and said, "Will kill for tickets."
Like actual murder or just like funny murder?
There's no context. It's just a picture
Does
of
that
a
say
girl.
well kill?
No, you can't see the apostrophe.
Okay.
But there, will
Apostrophe.
kill
Maybe.
for
Well, the
tickets.
90s fandom was crazy, so I'm gonna say yes.
I feel like you could get away with murder a lot easier back then. Now there's like cameras and stuff everywhere.
I don't think this girl is actually killing people. I think she's just making a sign about killing people.
Oh,
I don't think she could. Look, she's fucking smiling.
Yeah, she doesn't have like a murderous glint and a gun in her head.
There's not even any, like, so she wrote kill in red, but it's not even dripping in blood or anything. Like,
No, because that's a good.
what is
She
this?
was like, I would have done this way better.
It's not even like neon. What is wrong with them?
That just seems stupid, because if you're killing someone and then you get the tickets, you don't even get to go to the concert because you're going to be in jail.
It's true. It's
Okay,
true.
that's
And you'll be in
like
jail for some time.
Yeah, he kills someone. Yeah, it's not
25
just
to
like
life,
a,
man.
Yeah.
And what if the band breaks up? Wouldn't you be more mad?
Be like, girl, where'd you
You'd
get out
be
of
so
jail?
mad.
Hey, Shunny boy, are you still performing? And then they're like, I just killed for tickets. They're like, ma'am, that concert was canceled.
Oh my
You get a
God.
refund? I can't bring her back to life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that there's no killing.
So they're just people making a sign?
But people made weird signs.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember Danny orgasm? That was one sign.
Oh, whatever. Tilky, you make me hot and silky.
Jacob, take me under your wood. Like there
Yes.
was so like.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
I
make me-
masturbate to Howie D. Remember that?
That was
shit?
nasty. Oh my god. Ew. We're like, why are you advertising this?
Like, what is like? Ooh, Gio, come off the bus and have a live show. Like, oh my god, I don't understand some people.
Okay.
Like, as people who make signs, I find our signs are funnier,
we would never do that.
never
Lighthearted.
amusing.
We're trying
There's
to have
puns.
fun.
We try not to. We don't murder people. So, I don't know.
But back then, I feel like people would
the
do
main
that.
takeaway is people still made crazy ass signs back in the day.
Yes.
They did.
Was it TRL where some girl wanted to kill Carson Daly for something?
Yes.
What? Really?
It was a Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC thing.
I feel like she wanted tickets.
she wanted to win tickets or
And
something.
then she lost. In
I don't
the
know. I just
game.
remember seeing like part of like a clip, and she was just like murderous in her eyes, and I was like, "Ooh, okay."
Now that lady would kill for tickets.
Yeah,
she would.
exactly. She didn't look happy like this girl.
Yeah, this lady's, like, way
So
too
let's
happy.
try not to murder people for tickets. Thanks.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, this says the time Liam woke up butt naked was someone trying to force open his balcony. And then there's a tweet from Liam, and it says, strangest way I've ever been woken up. When you're in bed butt naked and someone is trying to force open your balcony, this is going to be a strange day. Sorry, this is gonna be a strange day.
Well, I feel like they.
Why does he need to tell us he's buck naked?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
It's
now
part of
we
the
know
details in the story.
that Liam
That's like
sleeps
you should
naked.
you need to tell all the details in the story.
I wonder if this is some broad that he slept with, and then she went out for a smoke on the balcony.
Imagine she's
Let me
looking
in.
at me.
I don't know who this weirdo is trying to break in. My clothes are in there, Liam. Open the door.
Walk of shame's that way.
I feel like possibly,
Probably.
yes.
I feel like there's stories in Europe where
Yes.
like, people would like sneak in on like drink
On their
carts and
buses,
stuff.
I feel like-
Conveyor belts
yeah.
at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on
Yeah.
their buses.
I feel like
Sure,
this is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Let's
that
say
seems
yes.
on
Normal.
par for the course. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the '90s boys sleep naked.
You gotta air it out every once in a while.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Didn't they push Nick out of the bus in his underwear once? That was
Oh,
like
that was
a
under
whole
a
story.
hotel. That was in a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push him off a moving bus.
Oh my god.
The bus
So
wasn't
funny.
moving, but apparently it was a hotel, so what do I know?
I could see AJ sleeping naked and being
Yeah,
locked
AJ
out of
and Nick.
hotel
I feel like
rooms. I feel like that
Those
seems like
two are
on
possible.
par.
Yeah.
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 All right. The time two girls stole a pair of Liam's underwear, wore them for a day,
Ew.
and then eventually gave them
Did they
back.
wash them at least?
They wore them together, like they both
One
like,
leg?
They
Was
went,
it like traveling
ass to
pants?
ass?
Was it like the
Literally,
traveling
it's a
pants?
headline of an article, and it says, One Direction fans steal Liam Payne's boxers and try to break into his room. Two girls steal Payne's pants, because in
Pants
England
and
is, yes.
yeah, underwear.
From his
Chinese.
hotel balcony in Australia, so I don't know if this was the
Okay.
same girls that
He was
were
just
trying
airing
to
them out when he was
Yeah.
sleeping.
wear them for a
Does
day
this man
and
not
then
have
give
more
them
than
back.
one pair of under? So did they each wear them for half a day?
I don't.
Were they naked while they were wearing these?
It doesn't necessarily say that both of them wore the underwear.
Just
It
that
says
both
wore
of them
them
took
for the
it.
day.
And then one or both of them wore them, and then they wanted to give them back to him.
But
Like
why would
12-hour
they-
shifts
Why
somewhere?
would they give it back to him?
Well, so
Because they
that
had their
now
essence
their
on
it?
scent is on it, and he'd be like, "Who can
That's
smell us?"
stupid.
Yeah,
It's very
something
stupid.
about what is that? Not-
Pheromones.
Pheromones. Yeah, he would like know their scent and be like, "It's you, the one who was
So
wearing my underwear."
dumb.
Smelly
Wandering
bag.
around his nude. Why would he put the underwear on the
Just to air out.
No balconies for Liam.
No balconies
Yeah.
at all, man.
I don't know what the heck.
I don't
Probably
know.
people
I'm
are
gonna
weird.
say yeah.
I feel like people would have stolen underwear
people are
before.
dumb.
If they
Yeah.
had access to it, I don't know
I
about
don't
the
know if they
wearing
would-
it and giving it back part.
Nobody's giving it back.
I feel like that's like a one-off, just
Maybe
these two chicks kind of thing.
Like, how could we get him to see us? We're like, oh, we stole your underwear. You want it back?
You want to
We've
smell it?
worn it. Ooh, I don't know. It just seems odd.
It is
Okay.
odd,
It's
yeah.
very
yeah.
odd.
Is this similar to the time where I stole Aaron Carter's
Yes.
garbage? Okay, I stole Aaron
McDonald's
Carter's
garbage.
No, but okay, here's
But
the
you
thing.
didn't give him
But
back
you didn't
the
give it back
garbage.
to him.
That's what I was
that
gonna
would've been
say.
gross.
If it was just like they stole his underwear, I'd be like 100% that would have happened.
Yes.
Wearing it and giving it back,
That's nasty.
no.
No.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't
also
think that
agree.
would have happened. I think that's very specific to these two girls who have some weird kinks.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
Maybe they just wore it on their head.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
like
I
weird
don't
science.
think so, but-
Just trying to make like weird.
I feel like no.
Okay.
But,
Well,
you know.
as much as I love all of our boy bands, I'm not hanging out with their underwear all day.
Correct.
Nor am I wearing it because Lord knows.
Well, they
what's-
dance a lot and
If it's
sweaty.
clean... I mean,
pretty sure
hello,
it's not
Kevin and AJ are throwing their underwear off stage and
Okay,
girls are
but
like
that's
fighting
different.
for it.
But
But
First of all,
they're not wearing
Let's
them
all
and throwing it
They did
on.
not throw the real underwear.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like
It's a
they bought
decoy
it.
underwear.
It's
Yes,
new,
decoy.
never worn
It was the most ridiculous. Like, I love the boys, love them dearly. But like, oh, we're gonna change on stage, and it's gonna be up to our fucking chins, and I'm still wearing my fucking undershirt, and oh, I got this underwear. Haha, just kidding. There's fucking tags attached, probably. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't even get topless. Not that I'm saying that you need to, but I'm just saying if you're gonna put this little stupid stunt over and be fun,
all out.
go at least go half naked. New kids
Let's
are
see
there.
a butt cheek for God's
just-
sake.
They're not gonna show a butt cheek. Give us an arm.
Like,
Give us
arm.
like a
Please.
boob or no,
A boob.
A move.
How many years have
A
we been waiting
muscle.
for Wang? All right, just give me a butt cheek, goddammit.
Okay, a
Lydia,
dick.
during the
Give us a
concert-
dick.
What?
Give us a penis.
During the concert,
Nobody
you were,
needs that.
remember when you were like, I want to see some ring, and then you were like, oh, hi, Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious.
My husband was not impressed.
I just would love to know what boy band concert you've ever been to in which Wayne was presented to you during the show.
Not nearly enough as we should be. I pay a lot of money for these tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the
You know what?
Just
If
like
you,
a shadow of a wing.
you could
just a
probably
shadow
get
Wang.
Jeff Timmons
I don't think they're
and the
gonna
Men of
show
the
us
Strip,
that.
right? When they get
Yeah,
his
he'd
stuff.
at least be in his underwear.
this okay. Just give me like a little
Abs.
Yeah, give us some abs.
an underwear, a whitey, tidy whitey for God's sake.
Show us a
Come
little bit
on.
of
As long as
something
it's not steamy.
there.
Ew! Oh my God! No, stained. Oh my
Can you
God!
imagine?
That would be nasty. I'm sure for Joey would probably do that.
Probably.
I go far.
Oh my god! And then you take it off and like throw it in the crowd.
Oh my God!
This
No.
is the unsexiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like,
Okay.
okay,
Okay,
so no
moving on.
stained tidy whities. Like,
Moving on. That time, a directioner made a shrine to the place that Harry Styles threw up.
Ew!
I totally think they would do this. People would do
people
this.
are so
People are
ridiculous.
gross.
Didn't they
This is
keep
my
it?
least favorite. No, I think they took pictures, selfies
With the puke.
Ew!
And then the puke was gone, so they made a shrine to the place that he puked.
Ew, that's nasty.
I feel like back in the day, the 90s, yes, I feel like people would do this.
yeah.
Just for the record, I would not. Do
I would not
No,
do it,
same,
but people
same.
back then would totally
I don't
do
know,
this.
man. Like,
people
I
are crazy.
feel-
Especially if Nick did this.
If Nick peed
Pukes-
somewhere, yeah.
puked or peed, he would totally, somebody would totally take a picture.
We didn't have, listen, we did not have social media back then. We had very little communication with these people, okay? So if there was magical Nick Carter piss on, like, a hydrant, I'd be like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, I'd take a photo with it. Oh, look at this, piss.
Is he a fucking dog?
No,
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Who
I'm
knows
saying.
what's going on?
We did not have access to celebrities back
I
then.
don't know. Like, it's hard to say, but I will say this. I remember, like, going to, like, back in the day, Sky Dome, and, like,
Okay.
it was the day of the concert, and I was literally that psycho that I was like, they could have touched this. I'm going to touch this, and I'm going to touch, like, every surface they possibly could have put their hands on, in case, so that maybe I was touching the same thing that they touched.
Breathing the same air.
Exactly. And I was like, we're
Breathing the
breathing
same
the
air,
same oxygen, like, you know.
Okay, and like I feel like maybe people have gone to take pictures of places that they were at. and be like,
Yes.
oh, Nick was standing here, or like when Cyril Joe made that one video Mistake, and then there was a
Oh, the
restaurant.
Peter Pan restaurant.
And then
yes,
people would take
yes.
pictures at that restaurant.
It's like a
I
pilgrimage.
can see people going to take pictures at places that are doing it. I don't know about making a specific shrine.
I don't know about the shrine.
I don't know, man. Back
But
then
again,
it was crazy, people.
There's
So-
millions of fans. It's hard to say that not one person would have done that. I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like
So-
they
I'm
would.
sure.
I
yeah.
feel like they would.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
All right. The time Zayn got caught smoking weed and the Directioners lost their mind. And there's a tweet from someone and it says, photo just leaked of One Direction smoking a pot cigarette. I will now be burning all my 1D
Oh, for
and
God's
suggest you do
Was
the
that
same.
in the van? They were in like a
420
van?
no.
A pot
Whoa.
cigarette, eh?
A pot cigarette.
That's popular in like America.
So I feel like people do this.
Yes,
like when AJ
100%.
smoked, like, oh, AJ was smoking, or AJ was drinking, or whoever, they'll post pictures and stuff. So yeah, I feel like people would
Yeah, I feel like people would
Shame
shame them,
Yeah.
like, and be like, how dare you? You're supposed to be sober, blah blah blah.
Or just like anything, like, oh, they said they didn't like cats and I love cats. That's it. I'm burning all myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, people are very dramatic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like aren't we a little bit more open nowadays? I feel like
nowadays
No.
they should be a little more. But
I feel like people are even more dramatic.
I just feel
about
like it depends
this.
on
Yeah.
where you're from.
yeah. Okay.
So if you're a very religious person from a small town or something, and they do something that you think is not proper of them, because Backstreet Boys, we already said that they're one of like the more tamer boy bands.
yes. this is true.
So for example, if Brian was smoking or something, I'm pretty sure people would lose their minds.
Well,
Or-
because Brian's
if he
fans
said
are
something-
very religious-y people,
Yes.
right? So like, but I mean, if AJ was smoking, that's to be expected of AJ, you know?
No, but I've also seen fights of people, or when he was vaping, oh, you shouldn't be vaping and things like that. So people try to mother them a lot as well and be like, well, you shouldn't be doing this or whatever. Like, you're an adult, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I can definitely
You're
see
not their
people
mother.
not agreeing with something that they do and wanting to boycott. Yeah, that seems
That's,
realistic.
yeah,
All right.
They're human beings. They got their vices.
yeah.
Mhm.
So then this is that time a Directioner hacked security cameras, and there is a tweet from someone that says, remember when Directioners hacked security cameras to look at the boys living normal life. And there's like pictures of them in an airport and then like running up and down a hallway shirtless. Then there's one like apparently drunk Zayn in an elevator. So
How are they hacking security?
That's smart. Good
Yeah.
for them.
Like there was
again,
one year where like a girl from Brazil hacked like the Backstreet Boys fan
website.
club.
Yeah, I
But-
remember that. But I
don't
feel
know.
like this wouldn't have happened in the 90s just because nobody
there's no
knew how
technology
to
back
do
then.
Yeah,
this
we don't know
shit.
how to do that. Yeah.
No,
There wasn't enough security cameras around.
we could
us.
barely put music on our MySpace page.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
This
Jesus.
is very true.
There's some stories about somebody who was a nurse or something who did. I don't know.
Speak up louder into the
I don't
microphone.
actually know. I started.
nurse?
I don't know. I
Come
just
on.
feel like
Let's-
people probably would have had more. Like if they had access to them or whatever, then they might have. But I don't think anybody
But not
would
in
have
the
gotten
90s.
security footage because you'd need to literally be a spy to go into like
Yeah.
the room with the VHS
Yes.
tapes and like
Exactly.
take them out and stuff. So
Okay, do you guys remember there was a Jennifer Lopez music video where like it was like a fans had hacked her like house?
Yes.
Was it?
yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't that the first song that she did?
I don't.
I'm
know.
not sure. I'm not
Oh.
sure.
I don't know.
But like,
But
it's
I
a
remember.
cool
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
concept.
yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of like voyeurism where you get to like be like, oh, what do they do now? They're taking a shit. Ooh, like you know what I mean? Like, okay,
Really? Somebody would do-
maybe not like that, but I'm
This
just
was
saying.
not bathroom footage. There was elevators,
So
airports,
these are like
and like
public places.
hotel hallways.
So do you think
Right.
that these girls like worked at those places and then just
Maybe.
like,
Oh, they
copied the
might have.
footage?
Could
Yeah.
Or do you
be.
think they were like thousands of miles away hacking into systems?
To be like, they're at the airport right now.
Where
let's
are they
hack it.
right now? Let's
Let me
see.
find them.
I don't know. I feel that if we worked at a hotel and the boys were there and there was security footage of the boy, I'm sure we probably would be like,
I'd do it. Yeah.
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 In the 90s, there's no way, though.
No, in the
Absolutely.
90s.
Technology
No
was not
shot.
there.
No.
No, way.
shot.
Not in the 90s. No.
All right.
If anyone has any security footage from the 90s,
Oh my god.
He nailed
yeah.
the VHS tape to us.
Please let us know.
Good.
I still have a
Lord.
VCR, guys.
God.
That time a Directioner knew Niall's own birth better than Niall did. So Niall tweeted and he says, gonna have to ask my mother again. I think I was born around this time of the morning, so like 8:15, 8:30 a.m. Then this girl replied to him and said, "You were born at 8:04. You missed it already." And then he replied to that girl and said, "How do you know that?"
Yes, I believe.
I believe as well. Yep.
Because guys don't pay attention to details.
And
as
I
much.
believe they remember it better than the actual person themselves, because I feel like this happens with... Do you guys
Fangirl?
Nick
remember
never
this?
remembers shit, and we always tell
I know.
him.
Yeah.
There was the Backstreet Boys were on one of those like afternoon talk. I want to say it was
Like
Ellen, but it
Rosie
might
or
have been
something?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh
at the
yeah,
time.
Yes.
yeah.
And they played some game show where they were like, how well do you know the Backstreet Boys or whatever? And then the question was like, oh, Nick was in a band before the Backstreet Boys. What is the name of that band? And Nick's standing there like, what the heck are you guys talking about? And this girl was like, ooh, Funky Chickens or something
yes,
like that.
I do recall
And he
this.
was like, how do you know that?
I feel like when the boy bands do like one-off interviews or something, they'll like, and it'll get published in a magazine, or it'll be on a video clip or something like that, and the fans collect this stuff and then like rewatch it a whole bunch of times.
Yes.
So it's like
to memorize
like
it.
Sophia's Backstreet Boys Google. We used to call her back in the day.
Wikipedia.
But like it could have just
Google
been a
Wikipedia.
one-off comment the boys had said, and then the girls remember it. Just saying, because my boss says stuff all the time, and then I'll repeat it back to him like a year later, and he's like, "How the hell do you remember that?" I'm like, "We were having this conversation about this," and he's like, "I don't even remember saying that." He's like, "It's true, but I don't remember telling you this." And I'm like, "Some things just stick in your brains. Girls' brains are sponges, guys. We
See,
remember
you
these
absorb
things."
the information.
So yes, I agree that they would have. There's some fans who know like literally everything about everything,
which is not bad.
including their balance
No,
has been
it's not bad.
scheduled. There you go.
They're about really.
I didn't know
Just
that.
like I
I
feel
didn't
like you
know
keep
that.
talking about poo, so I
Well,
wanted to
I'm
give
just
that.
saying, it's a very important function of the human
That
body.
is true.
Thank
you
you.
gotta poo.
Thank you.
That's what you gotta
Okay.
All right, continue.
I do not need to know that they go to the bathroom. I'm
just
happy
do. Well,
that
if
they
they're
do.
constipated.
I don't.
Oh
Let's
my
move
God.
on. Okay. This podcast
Anyways.
is going to shits, guys.
Ironically, it kind of leads into the next one.
Oh.
Well,
It's about
No!
It's not about poo.
Oh.
But
Did it involve corn?
Oh, is this when Justin Timberlake people stole his pee out of a toilet?
First
No,
of all, this
it's-
is all about the One Direction.
Oh, right, sorry.
Nothing-
Right, sorry.
What? Somebody stole Justin's pee out of a
Wait,
toilet?
let Diane continue and then I'll explain.
Why do you?
no, please just say it.
Please
because
elaborate.
This has nothing to do with that.
So when that's pretty much it. Someone stole his pee out of a toilet.
But how do they know
How
that
did
he
they know?
peed there?
Why didn't he flush the toilet?
I don't remember. This is like lore. This is like NSYNC lore from some time ago.
Were they drug testing him?
No,
Or
Did
they
they
just-
follow
I
him
think
into the
someone-
washroom?
I guess he must have been followed by someone. I
Was
don't
he
know.
drunk or something? And didn't
We'll have to
see?
research this, but I remember this being like where someone stole his pee. out of
They
a toilet.
I
collected
do
his
not
urine.
recall this at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, go ahead.
Anyways, I like how we started this with like, oh, that nice Jonas Brothers Christmas song. If there's children anywhere around you or like your grandma, you might want to kick them out for like a second. So this one is that time a Directioner made a chart about how each member ate ass. So this is how One Direction eats ass.
How would she know this?
Well,
I-
I think it's just a hypothesis.
Okay, it's probably
It's
like
like
a
for
horror
a
story.
science
From their
fair?
It's like
personalities?
fan
They know
fiction
this?
or something. You know?
How they eat ass?
It's like a
how
horoscope.
often?
Yeah.
Or how they...
Like
Okay,
an ass
so-
eating horoscope.
Continue.
on
I don't
with this.
know.
I'm
So
very confused.
Liam apparently, so how One Direction eats ass. Liam, like it's his last meal. Harry, slow, teasing, 3 fingers. Zayn, you gotta sit on his face. He's not doing the work. Niall, over enthusiastic, too much spit, not
Ew.
enough tongue.
Ah!
Louis doesn't, gets his ass ate.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's with the eating ass thing now? I hear
This
it
is
all
like
the time.
a very millennial, like we're like older
Is this their,
millennials,
like, safe
but
sex
this
thing?
is
by
like
eating ass?
I
a
get it.
younger
I
millennial
don't get
thing.
it.
It
Why?
ain't chocolate, people. All right.
It's just
Oh my god.
they put their
What?
tongues in each other's assholes.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
What world are we living in right
God
now?
bless. God bless.
What is happening?
Some people
people just
Do you think she just made this as a joke, or do you think she interviewed people who have slept with them?
Well, like, based on their personalities, that makes sense.
I think it's
that's
based
what
on
it is.
personalities.
This is just like a
Yeah.
hypothesis. This is like she's taking their personality and then guessing in a fan fiction type of way how they would do it.
I don't think fans in the 90s would do
But they
that kind
make
of thing.
fan fiction, and it's not about eating ass, but it's equally as dirty.
Okay, that's true.
that's
Fan
true.
fiction,
We did,
yes.
we did write,
Okay, that's
I
true.
wrote some nasty fan fiction back in the day.
Yeah,
Okay,
fan
yes.
fiction was very PG-13.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Yes,
Good
we
for
know.
you.
You keep telling us.
You should publish it, and then everyone can read it.
And then we can know.
I mean,
Okay, everyone move
listen,
along.
we've all read Twilight.
yes.
That wasn't exactly like, you know.
No vampires ate ass in that.
But there was a lot of thrashing.
Okay, I suppose it's dumb, but okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
No
and not
Thrashing.
not
No
okay,
acting.
sorry. I don't even mean
Not
Twilight.
like the itch.
Twilight is a real book. I mean 50 Shades of Grey, which was a Twilight
Yes.
fan fiction.
What is happening?
Oh boy, this is getting off the rails.
Okay. Anyway.
But yes, we did.
So
write
yes,
fiction
fan
back in the
fiction,
day.
yes, but not about ass.
Ass-eating chart, or how big is their dick?
Okay, yeah. How big is their dick?
Something,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
sure.
sure.
Alright,
Fan
yeah, we did,
fiction,
yeah, we did.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
sure
I will
this
agree,
was
okay.
a
We're
thing.
dirty pervs too.
Yes, we are all pervs.
generational.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Congratulations.
Wow.
that time a directioner made a shrine out of a mini water bottle that was thrown at them. And then
Thrown at them.
this girl took 1D AF to another level, and she has a little water bottle that looks like it's from Costco because that says Kirkland brand.
Oh, cute.
And then there's a picture of Harry, and it says
Is he
September
holding the water
12th,
bottle?
2014, thrown by Harry Styles at Rose Bowl, Pasadena, California.
I can see this.
I'm looking
happening,
right
yes.
at you because I know you did stuff.
I can definitely see this.
Chinzia, tell the tale. I know you did.
So,
Yeah,
back
you
in the
did.
day,
You bastard.
we wanted to make money to buy concert tickets. And Gina and Olivia and myself would like sell pictures that we took at concerts and things. Because back in the day, people would actually buy pictures,
Yeah.
which was bizarre, and other things. And the one time we were looking at our pictures and we noticed that there was a particular brand of water that Justin Timberlake was drinking from in some of these pictures. And then we happened to find this water bottle of the same brand
In the minivan.
in the minivan. And Gina was working co-op at a hospital, and she had these alcohol wipes. And we were able to wipe off the date on the water bottle because it was a few weeks after we went to the Justin Timberlake thing. And then we may have sold it on eBay for $100.
With the picture.
With picture and video. We also gave a VHS of the thing, so they got more in the package.
And someone actually bought it?
Yes, they did. And then we asked them if they wanted because it was half full of water. We said, "Did you want it with the water, or without?" And they said, "With the water, please." So we all kind of took a sip from that bottle. We didn't spit. We sipped. We drank from, and might have sent that. So yes.
So yes,
So
I agree.
The girl
yes.
who paid $100 probably had a shrine to that fake Justin Timberlake water bottle. So I apologize. I'm sorry. Don't arrest me. Statute of limitations are out.
All right.
Yes, I can believe that people would.
Yes.
Because I was part of the
In my defense,
We invented this shit.
you should be getting these things yourself from the artist. Like we had all those like Dan drumsticks and stuff from Cyril Joe and stuff like that. I just feel like part of collecting things is you're actually getting it from the artist.
Your experience,
So I
your
feel
memories.
like it's autographed.
So
too. Like, it
you
was like-
want them to throw water
I'm
bottles
just saying
at you?
that nothing is over 100% authentic unless you're getting it yourself. And okay.
All right.
All right. So yes,
skeleton
we
was
all
not
agree.
there
Yes.
This podcast is getting a little long, so I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit here. Okay, that time a directioner made them just like the world, and some girl replaced parts of the world and with the One Direction boys' faces. So this is the Nile River. This is New Zealand.
That's funny.
This is Louisiana, but Louis and this is hung hairy, but I guess
Okay, I can see
this is
this.
Oh,
Australium.
cute. That's cute.
Okay, I can see this
So
happening.
I can see that
Yeah.
happening.
I could see
Very
definitely
cute.
art projects.
I'm also looking at you as well.
Why? What did I do now?
Monopoly?
Exactly. Oh yes. we did him in Sync Monopoly, and we also for a project created a Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC game. I wonder if I have that or if
Shocking.
Gina has that.
I have no idea.
We had to research all like trivia, and then you had to there was tiles, and you had to flip over and get the letters, and you had to spell a BSB in sync. Oh, but it was actually a very good project. But yes, we've done NSYNC Monopoly. I remember people would always say like exactly, like from Zach Hansen and things like that. So we would definitely like take names and do things.
Chris,
so
I promise you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
yes.
Anyways, all right.
Every
So
insect
yes, I
on my
feel like
life.
that's reasonable.
It's literally Chinzia.
Moving on
Yeah.
quicker.
this two suckers.
That time a directioner made a One Direction pad, so this is
Oh,
a period pad, and
God.
they put their faces on it, and then it says "Stay strong" on the wings.
I feel like I could see this happening.
I'm looking at you again. No.
This just makes me think of the
Edward Vampire.
No,
one?
no, the lore that like the blockheads were like changing their tampons.
Oh my
and
gosh,
they're, like,
yeah.
On the New Kids Cruise.
Yeah.
doing
Just there, they
Jordan's
just took
yoga.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pad thing doesn't even make sense because at least the Twilight pads that they would sell, the reusable ones, it would be like, oh, the vampire wants to suck the blood from your guy.
Ew. How is
So
that
gross.
even?
I
Do
don't
you
know. People are
remember?
gross.
Do you remember Nick Carter with a beard? Do you remember? Tell this story. This
Wow,
is phenomenal.
Chinzia, this is the last 3 I've been you.
phenomenal.
This is not me. We were at Much Music. Was it to see Aaron?
I have no idea. I don't even remember why.
Because I don't think it was for Backstreet Boys.
No,
Because there would have been more
no.
people.
Yeah.
I want to say this girl's name was Nikki, but I don't know
I
why.
can't remember.
But there was a girl who was like brunette, and her older sister who was blonde, and then this blonde one claimed that she was friends with Nick Carter, or her...
Must have been for Aaron. Yeah, makes sense.
We must have been there for Aaron. So then she was saying that, or if Mike, did he have a friend named Mike back in the day?
I feel like he did.
So
Yeah.
whatever, and then she had gone down to his compound, or anyway. So she was going on about how like, you know, she was kind of dating the one guy or whatever. She's met Nick or whatever, and then she's like, "Oh, I have Nick Carter underwear." We're like, "What?" So then this girl, was she wearing a skirt or shorts? I can't recall. Either way, she unbuckled undid the denim and pulled down the zipper, and there she was with Nick. Remember with that green shirt and the
that hair, that mushroom cut hair.
mushroom cut hair? She had that face just on her crotch. Like on white, I think it was a thong.
It was a white underwear. Yeah,
It was a
thong.
white underwear, and she decided to just open up her crotch and show us Nick's face. And we're just like, oh, that's great, lady. We literally just met half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if you're actually friends with Nick Carter or whatever, if you slept with him, why
Yeah.
would you
Have
With
your
his face
on
like,
your underwear.
why would you want your face on? I don't know. Anyway, so we're like, okay, so we were retelling this story to
To
my
Mom.
mom, and we're like, this girl just like
I
opened.
know where this is
She just
going.
opened
Oh my
up
God, this is
her like
hilarious.
skirt and showed us Nick's face, and she's like, "Did he have a beard?" It was so disturbing.
Thank you, Maria.
So yeah, so there you go.
It did happen back
What
in
was
our
the
fandom.
question? Oh, the
What
pad
do they?
thing.
What was the question?
Yeah, so yes, that has happened in our fandom.
Okay. Anyways, this is the time a directioner pelted Harry Styles with tampons. So
Ew.
there is a little gif here of Harry
Ew.
Styles getting hit in the face with 2 tampons.
Used tampons?
No, they
No.
appear to be still in the wrapper.
Why?
You.
Was his nose bleeding?
I don't know. I feel like maybe they were just like, he's not looking at me. I must throw something at him. What do I have? Tampons.
They would be softer than a pen. Sure. I guess.
Not a
we threw
tampon.
Not tampons.
We
They
threw
threw
underwear.
bras and underwear.
Little like
Bras.
teddy bears, flowers.
Yeah.
Not
And
tampons.
Threw underwear wrapped around fake pills.
Of
Fake
course you
pills.
did.
Oh,
It's a
that
cereal
was,
joke.
that was
There was like sex stallion pills.
the It Club, the Itch, what was
It
that called?
store.
The It
Yeah.
store. They used to sell like these like little like Tic Tacs in like a fake jar and
Oh, okay.
So anyways, the underwear wouldn't go by itself, so we wrapped it around this, and then I went to throw it, and my aim is terrible. So I tried to hit Ryan Dennis, the lead singer. Instead, I hit Steve.
the guitar. You hit his guitar,
And I hit his guitar
and he was so mad.
right between songs, and I just and then down. He's like, "What the fuck?" And I was just like, "Oh my god!" And then because I was short, I just kind of ducked down. And man, I'm terrible. I'm
You-
terrible.
You are
terrible.
Yes, no,
This could be
no
a list
tampons.
of weird Chinzia things.
Yeah.
Anyway, more interesting, dirty stuff. That time a directioner needed Jesus. And this tweet says, you can't pleasure all of One Direction at the same time. I have 3 holes and 2 hands, so I think I can.
Okay. Wow.
Well then. Okay.
Well, it's definitely good team building, I guess.
Good lord.
Well,
I feel like that would get very tight space-wise.
Yeah. They have to be very in close quarters. But anyways.
Where's the other hole? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well.
Lydia, glad you couldn't make
Sorry,
it with us.
no problem. What, did we have that in our fandom?
I thought people had asses and vaginas.
No,
I feel like people, back then, as
Like
well.
I
I'm sure
said,
they would.
even
Everyone wants to
nowadays,
have
people
a
are
piece,
like,
right?
And this is just
Do
more of that. So
Okay.
this is another directioner needed Jesus, and she's tweeting to Louis and saying, "Rub your dick all over me and sing voodoo rituals
What?
while dancing and jumping around fire. Then
What?
come on
Why
me
would
and
she
throw me in the
Tag
fire."
him. Why would she tag
What
him?
is wrong with people?
Why are you
Oh,
tagging
my
him?
goodness. Wow.
Never tag the person.
Did she think he'd be like, "Oh, this is a wonderful tweet. Let me go shag her right now"? Like,
No.
Do not do that.
why? People, things you put out there. Not only does the celebrity see it, but your friends and family also see this.
And then BuzzFeed makes an article about it.
Yes.
And lots of people see
And you
it.
are forever archived in time as being a dumbass.
So,
Right?
Oh.
And then maybe your boss might see it one day.
like I said, but I feel like fangirls are crazy. Every fandom has crazy fangirls. There's 100%.
And that's true. And
That's
this is
very
like
true.
a small portion
Yeah.
of the crazies.
Yes.
Not everyone is crazy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That time directioners were convinced Harry Styles and Barack Obama were in a relationship,
What?
and their couple name was Hobama.
Are they even together?
And
ever?
then they like photoshopped a picture of Harry and Obama making out.
What?
But
Did I
why
see
do
that?
they think that? They were like spending time together?
I feel like the One Direction fans have a lot of like really
Time on their
specific,
Well, they
crazy
had, was it
theories.
Harry and Louis they shipped together? There was two
Yeah,
of them.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Larry
That's more
Styleson or something.
Believable in a
But why Barack Obama?
And then it wasn't
Why
there
Barack
when
Obama?
was it when Louis got somebody pregnant or Liam or something,
Oh my
and there was
God,
like
and
they,
they-
were like crazy that it was a fake baby and,
and
like
that he wasn't holding an I know Photoshop and the shadow of the baby
Yeah.
on his body is incorrect, so he's not holding
Well,
a baby.
people did that. Everyone thought Lauren was faking her
Yeah.
pregnancy.
That's true.
So I
Yeah.
feel like the crazy theory is not so weird.
The Photoshop.
Though with the president of the United States might be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, that was, I don't know about that.
I don't know
Who
about
was
that.
president back then? Like Clinton or something?
No, he
No,
was.
Obama.
No, I'm saying in the 90s.
Oh, in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bill
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton did sleep with a lot of people.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well,
Monica
that would be
Lewinsky.
believable. Yeah, that's true.
Who knows?
I don't. It's a very strange coupling. That's all I'm
I'd
saying.
Yeah.
say, yeah.
Much
Yeah.
older man.
It's weird.
Nothing in common.
All
Different
right.
nationalities.
This is, I mean, I feel like.
American and London.
She's still on it. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry, continue.
I'm trying to speed it along because
Yes,
it's
please.
been like
Sorry, continue.
over an hour, I think.
Oh god.
It is
Um,
not.
I
No,
think it
that's-
has.
Okay. Yeah.
That time a directioner tried to sell Harry Styles' breath. So
What?
it's a
How do you do that?
It's a Ziploc bag and it's filled with air. You can tell because it's like inflated and puffy. And this person says selling One Direction Harry Styles' breath for $5,000 US.
Uh-huh.
Fresh from yesterday's concert. PM me for more details. If fast deal, I will throw in the tissue I use to wipe off Louis Tomlinson's sweat.
Ew.
Sealed in another Ziploc bag. Thanks.
How was she close enough to wipe off his sweat?
I don't know.
Ew.
Okay, at least when I sold shit, it was believable
That's true.
and
That's
reasonably
that's
priced.
true.
very
It
$100.
wasn't $5,000 US.
$100.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say back in the beginning of eBay when it first started, people were selling like weird shit.
You weren't allowed to sell bodily fluids.
Yes, I do recall that.
I
was
remember
a
that.
thing,
It was
yes.
a really big thing.
But like cheese.
But you were allowed to sell
sandwiches
gum.
shaped like Jesus or something.
Yeah.
Like chewed gum.
Yeah,
which is
true.
weird.
That
Yeah.
time, directioners pretended they were scared of spoons because Liam was scared of spoons.
What?
Remember when directioners would fake being scared of spoons because apparently Liam Payne was?
I don't remember this.
This specifically thing of being scared of spoons is super weird, but I feel like 100,000,000%, still to this day, fangirls are still like, Nick loves football, so I love football.
Yes, that's very true.
Friggin' whatever else other people, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like,
I could see it.
AJ has tattoos, so I'm gonna get tattoos. Like, you know.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
enough. Yeah,
fair.
I agree. We had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It 100% happens.
Okay.
That time a Directioner wrote this poem about the similarities between Beliebers and Directioners as some sort of truce. So it says, Dear Belieber, your idol is Justin. Mine are One Direction. Your hero is Justin. Mine is Liam. Your blondie is Justin. Mine is Niall. Your sexy boy is Justin. Mine is Zayn. Your boy with the beautiful smile is Justin. Mine is Harry. Your funny boy is Justin. Mine is Louis. The first album you heard was My World. Mine was Up All Night. The first song you heard was One Time. Mine was What Makes You Beautiful. Your comforting song is Be Alright. Mine is Little Things. You love Justin. I love One Direction. We are different, but we've got something in common. Our idols started from the stairs. Whatever the fuck that means.
Okay.
Sorry for the F-bomb, but I mean, this episode's out of control. If something happens to Beliebers, Directioners will always be there for you. Sincerely, Directioners.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody made some
Backstreet Boy fans would never say that to NSYNC fans.
Back in the day, no one would have wrote
Nobody
this.
would have written this. They would have been like, F you, NSYNC.
Disagree. There's no way I'd be
No
like,
way.
it's okay, NSYNC fans, we can be friends. I'd be like, we'll fight to the death.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody wrote a poem.
Nobody.
I don't think so. No.
You lose friends when you like
when
both.
NSYNC broke up.
You
Maybe
did
somebody
lose friends in
wrote
high
I
school.
did lose a
know.
friend,
It's
yeah.
awful, man.
Maybe. Anyways, all right.
Harsh
friends.
times.
And then this is the last one, and that time a Directioner ripped Zayn off their bag after he left the group.
Yes.
Off
So
their
she
bag.
literally just ripped
Oh,
or
like,
cut
what?
Zayn out of the picture on her bag. I feel like that's reasonable,
I can
I'm
see
sure.
that.
We
I
didn't,
can
do,
see
we
that.
didn't do that when Kevin left. We weren't like, hey, you gonna die. Like, that's awful.
I'm sure
Yeah, I
people
guess
did
that's
that when
true.
Justin broke up in sync. But
Oh,
Yeah.
Can
Shinzia do that?
I did not deface anything, but I'm saying that I can understand why people would.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. Yeah, I guess we have that in our fandom too.
Yeah. People are crazy.
So yes, it ends with "What a time to be alive."
What a
And,
time
What a time
indeed.
indeed.
Yeah, it's a special time.
Thank you, Diane, for that
Yes.
lovely article.
I didn't write it, but I.
Sharing
And
that
sorry,
article,
what is it
sorry.
called? BuzzFeed.
It is
something or other.
called. Let me scroll to the top. 23 of the craziest and scariest things One Direction fans have ever done.
I feel like there probably could have been scarier things, but
I feel like we've done worse things. Like we've stopped like buses from
not
like moving.
we.
Not
We
us.
have not done that.
Sorry. But like you know what I mean, like the fandom, like
Yeah, like when they went to
traffic
Brazil.
jams and stuff. Yeah.
They
like-
threw luggage at the airport.
Yes.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's crazy things happening.
Anyways, I apologize.
There's also very sane people in fandom.
Yes,
yes,
This to
yes.
me, we're all crazy.
That is a
Love
good point.
God.
Thank you for that.
And I
Great
apologize for the craziness of this episode and also for the lateness of it going up. But thank you to Lydia for letting us use your
Happy
studio.
to
Your
have.
delicious studio.
Thank
All
you so
right.
much for joining us.
Thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
point. Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.